you are ready, you can start.
Hello everyone, we are group 6. I'm Ethan.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Nancy.
I'm Conway-Chen.
Okay, I will introduce our project and in the first concrete urban jungle, CC Food takes the core concepts of the same source of the books and food and the coexistence of movement and silence to create a multi-dimensional culture complex that breaks through the traditional boundaries. It's not only a container for books, but also a theater of life that nurtures the body and mind. Thoughts that are deposited between pages. Inspirations is bouncing on the topic. Dialogue is flowing the space, and the three are interwoven into the spirit, hearing field of contemporary urban people. CC Food is not just a bookstore, it's a culture hub where ideas meet everyday vibes. Here, the rich aroma of coffee blend with the scent of fresh pages, and the soft discussions harmonies with quiet readings. It's our ultimate goal to integrate diet and reading, simplify the time that readers or scholars with delay, and provide a better reading environment and space. So we redefined the traditional bookstore, splitting the space into 3 core zones. The first is the chill reading spot, a cozy nooks and comfy armchairs by the window, perfect for some me time with a good book. And the second is a brainstorm corner, open books with smart white boards and soundproofing, giving ideas room to flow. The third part is a snack sip station, freshly brewed coffee, handmade treats and healthy bites to keep the creativity fueled. So we will with a smart, quiet and lively layout. Wooden screens and green walls naturally divide the space, balancing peace and for deep thoughts and energy for lively chats. Weekly book clubs and author summits and art exhibits keeps the knowledge flowing and fresh. Here, the restore of pages and clients of caps create a symphony of daily life, where both solitude and social vibes are celebrated. CC Food Bookstore, more than a bookstore, is our school's third space where every soul finds a corner for their thoughts, and every interesting encounter gets a chance to grow. Next, our roommates will introduce the need analysis.
Next, I will introduce the needs analysis of our bookstore. First of all, the 2 survey forms investigate the frequency of reading and the willingness of the respondents to open a bookstore with a minibar in the school. From the charts, we can see that the most of the respondents read books even more frequently than every week. And in the second table, we can see that the overall willingness is so high. Based on these 2 basic survey data, we decided to open this bookstore with a minibar. And this is the identity of our audience group. From the 3 tables, we can see that the audience is mainly students, women, and young people. Therefore, our bookstore service will be more useful and family. For example, we will provide more books and food preferred by women. The table in the figure shows the factors that influence customers to spend money in the store. According to the data, we can conclude that the most important factor is price. Since we are opening in a university and the audience is students, the price of our most important books will be slightly lower than the market price. This also does not put pressure on students to buy. The next chart is about the types of books that consumers prefer. From the graph, we can summarize that novels, scientific literature, and magazines are more popular. So we will place more books from these categories. As we mentioned before, our audience is young women, so the selection of books will be skewed toward young and female. So for these 2 characteristics, I will use Vogue magazine as an example. As you can see from the official survey of Vogue magazine, 64% of the readers of Vogue are women, and they are very interested in Vogue's fashion, beauty, lifestyle, celebrity, culture, and so on. So we are going to offer a magazine like Vogue as one of our products to attract more female users. Lastly, let's take a look at the mini bar survey. As you can see from the graph, there is a certain percentage of all kinds of food, and we will offer more sandwiches and snacks because they are more convenient and quicker to prepare. Next, my partner will give you an in-depth introduction to our service and products.
Thank you, Nancy. According to our survey, price is the biggest factor that people consider when choosing a bookstore. So a Hong Kong University student can enjoy 9.5% discount, and if you are the basic member, you can enjoy 9% discount and 10 Hong Kong dollar coupon for spending over 100 Hong Kong dollar. We have final spring package. It means a blind box of review material will be launched during the exam months, and we also have second-hand books recycling program. It means recycle student old book, defects, and refurbish them, and then sell them with a senior recommend label. And the second largest factor is the environment and atmosphere. The store use soft warm lighting, and the wooden bookshelves echo the floor, creating a warm reading atmosphere. Green plants are circulated between bookshelves, and the transparent lighting design can relieve reading fatigue and make you more relaxed. And the third is type of books. Our research showed that our customer will favor young women. So for the romance novel, include contemporary, historical, and fantasy romance novel like Me Before You, Pride and Prejudice, and so on. For the popular science literature, we will provide exploring cosmology, anthropology, and history, like A Brief History of Time, A Brief History of Humankind. For the cartoons and manga, we will offer manga series, autograph novels. For the magazine, a selection of fashion, literary, and hobby magazine, like Vogue, The New Yorker, and so on. For the historical reading material, we will offer historical biographs, popular history books on key events, and illustrate history collection. The fourth is quality of service. We will provide diverse reading area. Also have multiple independent reading booths, sofa areas, and free charge to meet diverse needs. And we provide reading plus food linkage, allow you to enjoy delicious food while immersing yourself in the sea of books. And the minibar has a shared table and chair area, which is not only an energy supply station for reading breaks, but also space for readers to communicate and share. And there are unlimited charge stations on each table and sockets in every corner. And for the minibar, the service showed that more people want dessert and light meals, so we will provide dessert, sandwich, and snack and drinks. We will also launch burger and Chinese food from time to time. Our price are considered that most of customers are students, so each item will not exceed 35 per Hong Kong dollar. So we will also have some additional services. The bookstore will provide Hong Kong universities, souvenirs, and culture and creative products. And the book club activity are held from time to time. Next, my team member will talk about competitor analysis.
Hello everyone, I will talk about the computer and analysis. The first I will talk about the director computers. We will focus on leisure, reading, coding, sitting, and coffee to attract non-academic traffic. We have campus cafe in our school. There have food for affordable drinks, but there are no cultural dips. So we will combine books with coffee discounts. Of campus chains like CC, they have strong branding, curated books, but the distance reduces students' visit. The second, indirect computers. One student chooses libraries because they are free and cheap. So we will extend hours coffee and a talking friendly web. Ebooks like Kindle, WeChat Reading, they are so cheap and portable. So we will host all the meetups and book clubs. The food delivery app like Kila and Foodpanda, they are so convenient. So we will promote study breaks with combo deals. And the second-hand book market provides so many cheap books. So we will more exquisite packaging and certification for each book are provided to enhance its collectible value. Our focus, the first is the lack of mainland published books or a market for simplified Chinese characters in Hong Kong itself. The second is simplified Chinese is less expensive than traditional Chinese books. And the last, the school library is mostly teaching materials, no novels, theater, comics books. Thanks. Welcome to the next one.
Okay, thank you, Conway Chen. Next, I will discuss how opening a bookstore in our new academic building can bring significant benefits to our entire university community. And to our students, this bookstore will be your academic partners. First, it will provide easy access to textbooks, reference books, academic journals, and even course-specific materials. And it can reduce the hassle of campus purchase. And second, it will create real-world opportunities. We will offer part-time jobs for those who need them and partner with departments like marketing and management to provide internships. And third, it will serve as a study area, discussion hub, or venue for small events, and it can enhance campus culture and academic engagement. And this is where academic life meets campus culture, fostering connections that go beyond the classroom. And to faculty members, this bookstore will be your teaching and research assistants, and it will collaborate with professors to supply recommended reading lists and features the professor's pick section to enhance the academic atmosphere. And second, it will help faculty access the latest academic publications or rare resources. And it can provide a platform to display and sell faculty authors' works. And finally, the bookshop will streamline procurement of assigned textbooks for classes and host like book signing seminars or student-faculty discussions. And to the university, this bookstore will be a strategic asset. At first, it will enrich campus culture by hosting literary salons, book clubs, and other events to elevate the campus culture environment. And it will showcasing student creativity by selling student-made books, magazines, art prints, and stationery to give talented individuals a platform to shine. And more important, it can generate revenues or sales, rentals, and partnerships with publishers. And it can build partnerships with publishers and cultural organizations. And in short, this bookstore is no more than a shop. It's a space for learning, connection, and innovation. Okay, thank you. This is our conclusion.